Yes, we are live. Right. Where's my cup of tea? You got yours?
I have.
That's okay.
I have.
You are live.
I know I'm live. I think I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh, good Kirsty. How you doing, sis? Hello, Jerry. Aaron, how you doing, brother? Long time now, see. We did speak the other day, didn't we, bro? But we're back. We'll be back on track at the end of the month, as you know. We're starting magnet fishing again. Andy, Carlos Evil Chicken, got Gail Dufresne, we got Christine, Clay, all our usuals, Patty Yo-Yo, got Emma, June, how you doing? We are good, thank you, June. We are good, we are very good. Carol, bear with me because she let me loose with a computer on my own. Yeah. So, at the end of the month, we will back out for a magnet fish or two or three, or probably carry on the rest of the year. Like, we'll see what the weather holds. The next 2 weeks, perhaps a bit of river walking as normal, but we will be back to magnet fishing. Lucy, how you doing from Australia? Mimi, Casey Jones, Diane Richard. Rotty, how you doing, brother? We got Francis. How you doing, Francis, darling? Yes, so we will be back out magnet fishing. Very end of the month, maybe into the start of next month, but we will definitely be out magnet fishing. Hello, Stephen Taylor. How you doing, mate? From Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Okay, Stephen. Let's make sure I'm at the bottom of the comments. Yes, we've got a lovely location in mind. How you doing, Jennifer? June, how you doing? Have you lost some weight? I don't know. Well, I had a phone call off the doctors the other day. I mean, just on top of everything else that could possibly go wrong. And they said that they would like to give me another blood test because apparently it is showing that I am a diabetic. And I'm not talking diabetes 1 or 2. I'm talking the proper one. So I don't know. Somebody said I lost weight.
I thought you'd lost a bit of weight. I must admit.
So I'll have to keep I'm usually about 14 stone.
Hi, Kirsty. Sis. Hi, everybody.
Michael Wyatt, how you doing? Brian's Diecast Thailand. Oh, hello, Ali. Claire Voss, how you doing, darling? Colin Dudgeon. Yeah, welcome along, everybody, to our normal Saturday yapping, as we call it around here.
I feel small.
And our normal shenanigans of... I've got to take my trainers off.
Take your shoes off?
Yeah, my lace was in between my toes. It didn't feel very comfortable. Hello, Martin. Yes, so I've just told everybody that the end of this month, the very end of this month, or maybe the first weekend of next month, we will be back to magnet fishing.
Yes, yes.
I've got a lovely area in mind, Clay.
I think Aaron's coming, isn't he?
Aaron's happy with the location as well, so Aaron will be joining us, and we need Aaron because I have got to take a steady on my hands, and Aaron is the crane, and Aaron is the magnet unsticker.
Yeah.
But no, that isn't the only reason we have him with us. I love Aaron to bits, and his mum and dad, they are awesome. So yeah, friends for life. You know when you just got them friends that you're now going to bear all your life, and then you got other ones that come and go. Aaron's one of them that stays, and he wears his heart on his sleeve, and that's what I like about Aaron. And he tells things how they are. Don't mince his words. He just gets straight to the point and tells you how he is, and that's what I like about Aaron.
Yeah.
Kelly Ryder, how you doing?
Kelly says you probably lost a lot of weight in just the last few digs, as hot as this has been. It's
How you doing, Dan? Hello, Glenn, you beautiful human. Dan's put.
Aaron's put, look, always Glenn, love your rubber.
Oh, bless you. Bless you, Aaron. Care Bear, how you doing? William Bigford?
Ali has type 2 diabetes insulin bound on the fat jab for it too.
See, I always had this misconception, perhaps, that you was born with insulin diabetes, but they've said to me the other day that I could potentially have insulin diabetes. Well, doesn't that involve with needles and stuff, doesn't it? Injecting yourself with insulin. So I'm hoping it's not there, obviously, but I've got an uncle who's diabetic, and he's getting on a bit, but like he can do lots of different things, like blindness and stuff like that. Yeah.
Dan says Marie's better than Glenn. Sorry, mate.
Oh, Dan.
I'll pay you later, Dan. Oh, dear. Yeah,
that's type 2, bro.
It's quite bad, isn't it? It's, you have to try and keep control of it as best you can.
Didn't see it, yeah.
Didn't see you at the start. I thought Glenn was doing the Lone Ranger.
You know what? If it was doing the Lone Ranger, I'd be dead on 3 o'clock.
It is me.
I would have it dead on 3 o'clock every Saturday.
I'm not good with time.
That one was free for you, Marie, Dan said.
Oh, bless him.
It's Fat Belly Pot. I'm watching from sitting back beside the pool. It's actually a puddle.
But you have to dream.
That's all we can do is dream. That is, Fat Belly. That's all we can do is dream.
Do that because we've got a little pond in the garden.
Stagnant.
It's stagnant. But I might look at it and dream. It's a big swimming pool.
How you doing, Sean?
Oh, I can see a butterfly. It's a big swimming pool.
A butterfly. It's a bit of litter flying in the breeze.
It's a butterfly. I've seen a lot of.
How Chapel, how you doing?
White butterflies lately, I must admit.
Yes, so we are back at Magnificent the end of the month. We are back on target a little bit with our lives, aren't we? With personal stuff, a little bit.
I think so.
We are back on target with the weather because, I'll say we're back on target with the weather. If it does decide to do what it's supposed to do today, then the streams will be a lot deeper. So it might be a case we go Magnificent sooner than we think. But as for tomorrow, we are going river walking again. E.T., how you doing? Shirley Bell?
Carol said it's manageable with diet changes. Looking at what you eat and drink, my diabetic nurse is great and explains everything. Well, I've everything he has sugar in it. I'll go diabetes.
Andy's book, Glenn Marie, Peakys, have you thought about a Patreon which would help you with your travels? Subs are low or some, but yes, well, we do think about things like that, Andy, but the trouble is we're not about having other people's money. People very kindly do send us bits and bobs.
That's why we've
there's people on the chat, I won't say names, but there is people on the chat that send us items, and they send us, there's people on here that donate.
Gloves.
Send us gloves, stuff like that.
Really helps.
But we do really appreciate them. We don't ask for it because times are hard for everybody.
Yeah.
But we don't put it out there because we're not about that. We're just there to make a video. YouTube pays pennies.
That's why we've got a donation, because we don't want to be one of these channels where you have to pay to watch, watch unseen videos and unseen this. It's, because some people can't afford that kind of stuff. And
I know what you're saying now. Jane Kirkham.
I know, bless him.
Yes, the thing is as well, Andy, the trouble is with merchandise, you've got to have money to be able to lay out merchandise, and I'm a family man. I've got a wife and 2 kids, and I haven't got money to lay out on merchandise.
But I was talking to my son about this, and if people wanted some kind of Peaky T-shirt or something like that, and international as well, and we have come up with some ideas.
I'm a bit worried about T-shirts because, especially not so much around the world, but in the UK, I'd be a bit worried because I've always said if somebody wore a Peaky Dipper T-shirt, we'd have to make it clear that it was a bought one, not part of the team. Because if somebody went out and magnet fished and left a load of rubbish everywhere, or pulled up a bomb or whatever, we don't want to get the blame for it. So we would have to kind of put on our merchandise for its merchandise. Do you get what I mean? We'd have to come up with something.
Which is what me and my son have come up with some ideas about that.
Yeah. Hello,
So
Dave.
it might be something that we can do in the future, and the not too distant future, but probably through our website. So
Jen asked me to get her insulin, and as I get to the fridge, she will call out, get me a chocolate bar. Do you know what, Clay? I'm exactly the same. That is one of my. I smoke that now. I don't buy cigarettes anymore. I don't drink. So to now be told that perhaps I can't have one thing I enjoy in life, which is chocolate or nice biscuits, is a real smack in the eye. But I'm just going to have to see how it goes. I had a salad last night for tea.
You did?
So, like, I do eat quite a lot of salads, believe it or not. But I've got chronic IBD as well, which is a bad bowel condition.
Yeah.
So sometimes, even though people say eat healthy because of your diabetes, if I've got it, then the trouble is then eating healthy with IBD isn't always a good thing, because I can have a salad and it can go through me as bad as if I have something that's full of fat or grease. So it's because you're always trying to make that one better to make that one better, then it makes that one bad. So I will learn. I'll learn how to do it.
Francis, that was one of the ideas we'd come up with, to be honest. About
Over Dan, how you doing?
A Check Your Crud t-shirt with Peakys on it. That was one of our ideas.
Claire's come up with a good one.
Rachel said another channel I watched created some t-shirts to sell. Within days, they were being copied by unscrupulous people. Yeah, I can believe it, Rachel. A Peaky cup so we can all enjoy a cuppa while watching your videos.
Oh, bless you, Claire.
That is a good idea, Claire.
Yeah, it is a good idea.
And again, we want to set something up that's international. So
yeah, everybody can get one. Yeah. We don't want to limit it to just like where people knew. We want to be able to get stuff out. It's like when we're in a better place and we can start doing the giveaways again, because the postage in this country is ridiculous.
Yeah.
When we're in a better place and we can afford to perhaps post some stuff out and we do giveaways, that's why we do it. We like things to get abroad. So when that starts again, we'll feel better, because people in the States, in Canada, Australia, be able to get a piece of British history, even if it is just a piece of clay pipe stem. Most of these have come from the foreshore of the Thames in some way or another. So it's nice for people to have a bit of British history in their hands.
And we're lucky as well, because our son's a graphic designer and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get it just all done for us straight away. So that's great.
Diane Staber, how you doing? I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed anyone. Ali Blowers put diabetes. Oh no, somebody put dark chocolate good, okay for diabetes or something.
Is it?
Unless I've read it wrong. Oh, and Ali Blowers has put dark chocolate. I end up on the loo.
Do you know what? I was just going to say that, Ali. I've heard with dark chocolate or diabetic chocolate, it can really send you to the toilet.
Oh, yeah, Ali's just, Glenn, it sounds like irritable bowel syndrome. You have irritable bowel syndrome is IBS. I've gone past IBS, Ali. I was diagnosed with IBD, which is irritable bowel disease. So it's something that won't get any better. They did tell me years ago that potentially by the time I'm 50, I may have a bag. But it's not like the old days where you're going to carry it around with them all hidden now. They're more hygienic compared to what they used to be. And the trouble with the illness I've got, not a lot of people know outside of the Peakys really, but I have to make sure we go to a place where there's a toilet or else I'm stuck. And if we are in the sticks, obviously there is ways of getting away with it, you know. But it is it's not so much the pain you go through or the mess, it's the embarrassment of when you really need it and there's not a toilet. Then what that does is that passes a message to your brain to go, oh my God, because you panic more when there's not a toilet around. If you know there's not a toilet there, you panic even more. And I'm scared of embarrassing myself more than I do. So that's then sets my anxiety off and all I'm not the worst off in the world. There's people on here who've got, they've been through really bad diseases. But it's an inconvenience more than anything.
Good luck, Diver Dan. He's had a new magnet today.
Oh, new magnet. Brilliant. Let us know what you found on your magnet. Found an ancient pyramid this week filled with ancient chocolate at the bottom. Hazelnut. Temple and Pharaoh Rocher. Pharaoh Rocher. Oh, Rotter.
Oh, Claire's daughter has crowns. It's a terrible thing. And you know what, Claire? IBS and that kind of illness and stuff like that. I don't think many people realise how bad it can be. How real bad.
When you've I'm not going to say it on here, but when you've gone out in your best clothes and then you have to come back half an hour later because there's not a toilet, if you get what I'm saying, that's where it becomes demoralising.
Yeah.
Hello, Tim. How you doing, mate? Welcome along, everybody. We've got 65 of you lovely people on, so thank you all for joining. We've got June also from IBS. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got to say something while I remember. We'll be coming up with some shorts.
Oh yes.
In the not too distant future. Kirsty had an amazing find at the bottle dump yesterday, which we haven't put out there yet.
But you had an amazing find the week before as well.
And there's a couple.
So they've been kept secret, these finds?
They have been kept secret. But, so we're going to pile them all together, these amazing finds, because I think they're amazing anyway. And we're going to pile them all together and put them out on one short. And yeah, they are lovely finds, aren't they?
Brilliant finds, yeah.
And Kirsty topped us off yesterday having another.
Kirsty smashed it yesterday.
She did.
I kept looking at her and going. I did. I kept looking at her and going.
So it's you haven't seen these finds yet.
Jerry has firebrow. I know Kirsty's got firebrow as well in it. It's nothing to be it's oh my god, the pain that we see Kirsty in sometimes is unbelievable, isn't it? With a firebrow.
Yeah.
And I don't envy anybody that's got that. I haven't, touch wood, yet on my list of ailments. I haven't come across that yet, but I'm sorry if anybody has got firebrow in here because it does sound really bad.
And I said, will that include that locket? Now that'll be a separate one, isn't it?
That'll be a separate one. We've there's a lot that we've still got to get out. We've got lists of stuff to do.
It's mad, isn't it? Because we've got little bits. It's like the it's like the dog tag, which we've just put out. It's trying to
do everything in order, and it's you got to remember as well. We've got our personal lives, so
museum. There's things we want to do with the museum to make it even better. Which is
every time we get a day where we say, "Oh, we'll post this out today," or we'll go and do that. Something comes up because it's just life, isn't it?
But we want to add more to the museum and even have a revamp of it and put some extra things in it as well. So,
David Tollerton, how you doing? We've got good. How you doing, darling?
Thanks, Stephen. He loved the video.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it hasn't done. See, this proves everything to you guys. It hasn't done brilliant on views, but we're not bothered because if that only done 500 views, 500 people have respected that man, Rudolph, who fought for his country, and he shows respect to the family, which is the main thing.
Oh, bless you, Andy.
Oh, thank you, Andy. So I've got the windows open and the dog's going mad. So yeah, it's not about views and subs for that kind of video. It's not about that. I could go and pull. I know where there's potentially another cannon if I wanted to go and pull it out, and it's not Sheffield, guys, so don't go running there. But I could potentially go and pull another cannon out and getting myself in the paper again and do all that. But I don't want it. So when it comes to somebody's family member who's passed now, and we can make them smile just with a little piece of metal that they used to have around their neck. Yeah. It's not about money to us. It really isn't. It's about getting the message out there, especially to younger people if they watch this, that you have your freedoms because of them men. You know what I mean? And in our country as well. And so
I've just noticed Peakys suffers with sciatica, and it's really playing up at the minute. Pixie, I'm with you on that because I do stuff with sciatica. I'm not the worst with it. I know there's more people out there who get it so bad, but touch wood, I don't get it often, but when it comes, I'll get you, Pixie. I'll get you because you can't walk. You can't physically walk, and I wouldn't say doubled over because it runs. I don't know if it's the same with Pixie. It runs down my back, through my bottom, down my leg, and I can't hardly walk. But I've got a tablet I take, which which does help.
Jeanette, but do you think you'll come back to Cambridge? Now, we did mention Cambridge the other week. Now, we will come back to Cambridge, but it has been, I mean, there's still stuff in there. You'll never magnifish everything out of every piece of water, but we don't like where everybody goes. We don't like them white railings on the riverside. We have got a bridge in mind that we'd go back to, Jeanette. And we've done quite well there, didn't we? Yeah. We'd go back to that bridge personally, and I think it's just out the town. But yes, we would come back to Cambridge, but we wouldn't be in the main spot where everyone goes to because I don't think I've ever seen as many push bike chains. I don't think I've ever seen as many lanterns in my life. I wouldn't mind if I was putting up a lantern and I could repurpose it and but them all rotten. Yeah. So, but we did go down to another bridge in Cambridge some time ago. I don't know now. And we done really well out of there. There was some lovely piece of history come out. And it was where we first met Deke. Now, Deke Morville, that usually comes on the comments or now and again, he's from Cambridge and he was passing us one day when we was there, and we got him, we kind of told him about the magnets we was using, and he ended up getting the Evo 80 from Online Magnets, and he goes out and does all that magnification now. So yeah, that was that bridge where we met Deke and his missus. Oh, right. Remember?
Rachel, I have a chronic back injury from nursing. Happened before they had such equipment for lifting patients. Oh, bless you, Rachel.
What about going to the Fens? Now, the Fens, yeah, I can imagine some stuff's probably been dumped in there, like naughty stuff. But I'd rather be in a town where there's history, where you could pull up a sad iron, or where you could pull up social history. With the Fens, yeah, it'd be nice, but when you go out in the sticks a little bit, you start pulling the old stuff up because somebody's shot somebody up the road and thought, where shall I get rid of it? I don't want to be pulling them up, potentially. We've done that. We've been there. We pulled up 68 guns off one bridge, and
hi, Lana.
We've gone from perhaps having the smallest record of guns in the magnificent side of stuff to being one of the biggest amounts of one bridge.
You were saying you never really found one.
Never really found one. And then all of a sudden, yeah. Hello, Lana.
I know. You mentioned sad irons.
Yeah.
I'll show them the one because we found one on the bottle dump.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
And I've got it sitting here.
I cleaned it all off. This is the one.
Cleaned it all up, and this was found. I mean, it was in so much crud. But yeah, Glenn cleaned it all up. And it's quite a small one. I mean, look at that.
It's a bit closer to the camera. It's got a lovely twisted handle on it.
I mean, that was found on the bottle dump.
The best sad iron I ever seen pulled out was Steve Rusty, because we was at Shillingford or somewhere in Oxfordshire.
Yeah.
Oh, toward Reading. And it was some years ago now, but he pulled up a sad iron. It was like this. And it was solid, heavy, and it had got the twisted handle on it. It was a beauty.
Hi, Darren.
It was a beauty.
Martin.
I believe what we did with that is we got it painted up by John Drage, and then we raffled it off for the charity club that we did.
Yeah.
Hello, Darren.
A lot of things went to the charity club, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of stuff went. Yeah, a lot of stuff went. I have applied for
my first magnet adventure.
Bridge next to derelict pub. Ooh. By an old Broadway.
Ooh. Where the army guards used to practice.
Oh, Rob. See, now we are on our travels. We do actually look for abandoned places, and there's been a lot of places I've drove past, and I thought, oh, we should have stopped there. But they're always on main roads where you're going quite, you know, say a 60-mile-an-hour bypass or something. But if I was going in the sticks and I see, you know, we've done it before, haven't we? You know, stopped and thought, oh, we'll have a look in there.
Yeah.
You know, but we will start doing a bit more of that on video.
Yeah. We've got lots to do, really, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got absolutely lots.
Yeah. Got some nice ideas coming up. Carol
said, Rachel, I worked as a childminder for 20 years plus, and I have spinal stenosis. All the bending and lifting screwed my body. Oh, Carol. But yeah, it can't it?
Clay's put, what is the difference between a fishing magnet and a recovery clamp? I don't know. I'm waiting for the punchline to this one, Clay.
Say, what's the punchline, Clay?
I know I found lots of parking clamps.
And you, Steve?
Or recovery clamp. Oh, no, recovery clamp. No. Love what you guys find. Have a great rest of the day. And you, Stephen, thank you for joining us, mate. Appreciate it.
Colin said, is that size of a sad iron a sales rep's demonstration model, or were they made for a specific job like ironing collars?
Well, no. So they come all in different sizes,
that's
Colin.
More salesman,
this is a salesman's one that was found in Oxford.
But I don't think.
No, that one's just the next size. So, like, that's a salesman's piece. You can see how small that is compared to my hand. And then so what they did is they went up in sizes, as you probably know. But ones that did sleeves and collars had a round bottom on them.
Oh yeah, there was
so that they could get into the collars and the tight part of the shirt. But these flat ones are generally just for they used to put them on the.
So that wouldn't have been a sales reps.
No, a sale. No, you wouldn't want to carry that around, would you?
Yeah, that's true.
They had little small ones. They're even smaller than this. Some of them. So like that'd be
that's small then.
That would be a salesman's piece. Yeah, but that's a salesman's piece, this one. So it'd probably be back in the day with his suitcase. He'd open his suitcase up in somebody's house and said, this is the design of the handle, this is the shape of the iron, what size do you want, all that kind of stuff.
So I wonder if I could get a little one of you. And then whenever we go anywhere, we could go, ding, this is Peaky.
No, I'm too big to be able to be shrunk. I suffer from chronic pain 24/7, but I keep going, Gail. Oh, bless you, Gail. It's a long day when you're in pain. I mean, the only time I've ever really been in pain, if I'm honest, and I'd done 9 months of it because of COVID at the time, I couldn't have operation, nothing, was my kidney stone. That was horrible. I would not wish the pain on anybody. And I was left to pass it. And it come out and it was like a little hedgehog, and it wasn't a smooth pebble. That ain't my look. It was a hedgehog, wasn't it?
It was.
It looked like you know that big meteorite on.
What did you name it now?
Satan. Oh. You know that big meteorite on Armageddon on the film, where it took all spiky, jagged edges. It was like that. Well, it felt like that. It was 6x4. I always call it the fence panel, 6x4. Like 6 millimeters by 4,
yeah,
and it felt like a pebble when it came out. But it was the worst pain.
Darren, there's a few people on here that they suffer with sciatica because he's suffering with it at the moment, and maybe one of them. But I'm not one of the bad sufferers.
You get it now and again, don't you?
I do get it now and again, and but luckily the tablet that they give me does get rid of it.
Yeah.
So as soon as I feel it coming, that's it. I take my tablet and it does keep it at bay. So, I know people get it a lot worse.
My mum used to be falling around on the floor with the kidney stone. Yes, Jeanette. I had 9 months of it, like I say, and the only reason it wasn't sorted out a lot quicker was because COVID did it.
Yeah.
But the one, I don't know if everybody's ever seen The Green Mile, where Tom Hanks is at the toilet.
Yeah.
And he manages to pass it. Oh my God, I was outside because I had to have a bucket. I couldn't go up to the toilet.
I'm Mike Brow.
I couldn't go up to the toilet because I couldn't get upstairs because of the pain. even the outside toilet that we're going out of garden was too far. I had to put a bucket outside the back door here where I used to have a cigarette. And the one night, it just felt different. The pressure was unbelievable in my stomach, like above, you know, like your bladder area. The pressure was different, and I thought, oh my God. Anyway, as I was passing water, I heard something hit the side of the bucket.
It was like a spittoon, wasn't it?
And I come in the house that night. Do you remember this? I came back in the house that night, and I said, I feel like I've won the lottery.
I know. It was a great film, David.
I had the energy back.
You was running around the house after.
I was running around the house, cleaning the house, and I went to bed, and I thought, I feel brilliant. Anyway, the next morning, I thought, well, I've got to get rid of my waste. So I started tipping it down the toilet, and I was keeping an eye out, and there it was, looking up at me going, yeah, and it was my kidney stone. I managed to save it, and I put it in a little vial, and I took it to the hospital, get it confirmed.
They wanted to see it, didn't they?
Yeah, they wanted to see it.
To keep it if you could.
And then I had it for a little bit, and I wanted to keep it, and then the hospital wanted it back off me. They've actually got a piece of me at the hospital. They wanted it back, so they could test it. But yeah, it was a terrible pain. Won't wish it on nobody. Yes, and Mike's mum's out of hospital now, so
he's on his way back to her, so he won't be on for long. Oh, bless you, bro.
So yeah, when I seen Michael yesterday, we had a big hug, didn't we? Me, you, and Mike, and Kirst, because we were so happy that his mum's out, and it takes not much, but it takes a little bit of pressure off Mike. Yeah. She was going back and forth to the house and the hospital and everything else. But yeah, she's out. Yeah. And that's the main thing. I suffer with endometritis. I never heard of that.
Endometriosis. Oh yeah, I've heard it. It's
Never heard of that.
It's endometriosis. Yeah.
Endometriosis.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's it's painful.
Yeah, give your mum a big hug from me, Mike. That Tuesday night, that female parts removed. Oh.
She said, I had that too, Jeanette. I had all my female parts removed. What a relief.
Yeah.
And she's terrible.
It's surprising when you've got a foreign body inside your body, like a stone or whatever, or even if you've got a splinter in your finger that you can't get out, you can feel it, and you can feel your body naturally trying to eject it. But when it's stuck in you, even, you know, like in ground town, it's that same pain all the time. Well, I wish I had it in ground town now with a kidney stone, because I wouldn't have felt the in-ground town now.
Kirsty says, out and enjoying a proper cup of cheese.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Jenny says, I see a ghost in the door window.
Oh, that was that was our son that popped down
in the shadow.
They left my tubes.
We went to medical research.
Oh, wow.
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 Oh, blimey.
Ellen, ghost in the kitchen.
I hope it was our son anyway.
Yeah. I'm hoping a bit of a ghost in the kitchen, me. I'm hoping like Marie Shadow being there making us another coffee.
Yeah.
George Wilkins, how you doing? But yes, so if you have only just joined, we will be back out magnificent the end of the month. We thank everybody for the support in what we've been doing. We have had a few odd comments. Why aren't you magnificent so much? And all my answer will always be is when the snow and the ice and the freezing rains here, we won't want to be going into the rivers. So we've took advantage of the 3 UK heat waves that we've had in a month, which is just summer, guys, but they've got to call it an heat wave now, haven't they? But when summer's over, which is not long in this country, then we will be back to magnificent end of the month, to be fair. But we will always be looking for streams near where we magnet fish.
Oh, yeah, of course. Michael said, if you're healthy, don't retire too early. I'm 67 next month and still working. Very physical in a warehouse.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, because I think a lot of people, when they do retire, they do go downhill because they're used to keeping busy. And I think mentally as well, your brain, if you're sitting in a house on your own.
There's a dog outside.
Yeah. Peanut, I'm on alive.
It's because there's a dog barking outside. She's up the window barking back at it.
Yeah, I think to be mentally stable as well, in an house on your own isn't good. So like it keeps your brain active as well. But I mean, even if you've retired, a lot of people sit there and do nothing. Even if I don't think there's many about now, but even if they can go out and meet somebody in a cafe, like a little community get together where they can talk to others the same age. It's right. I'm just going to go and shove the dog out the window. No, I'm not going to really. Come here.
Come on, baby.
Come in. Come in. Come in.
Oh, somebody's having an homegrown tomato sandwich.
Come in.
But Mike says, how did you get the bread to grow? How did you get the bread to grow outside the tomato? I love it. Oh, dear. I don't like tomatoes.
Hello, Elizabeth. How you doing? Oh, I love tomatoes.
I know you love them, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, baby.
Alan Gray, how you doing? I'm not sure if I did say hello to you, so hello. Sorry if I missed anybody's name.
She always comes and says hello on a Saturday now.
She does.
I think you're very vain, Peanut.
She sleeps with me every night, didn't you, Baba? Care about old Peanut. Yeah, no, she's lovely. We love our little Peanut. She's a good girl. Look. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Say hello. Say hello to everybody. She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
A smiling.
A smiling.
Oh, it's ever so funny when she smiles.
How's everybody doing today from Elizabeth? We are
Hi, Elizabeth.
I haven't seen nobody put a bad comment yet, but everybody so far, touch wood, is okay. We're okay, Elizabeth. So thank you for asking anyway.
Beef steak tomatoes are delicious.
Oh yes. Yeah.
What are those then?
Big ones, beef steak tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you get normal sized tomatoes, and you get cherry tomatoes. I love them. I can eat them straight off the vine.
Pixie says, my gran only ate tomatoes dipped in sugar. I would only eat apples dipped in sugar.
See, to me, there's enough sugar in them.
My mum
in apples.
My mum couldn't get me to eat much fruit, so she was giving me a bit of sugar to dip my apple in.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
have sent a picture from online magnets.
Two big
I'm not
dogs.
sure of the difference. I'll have a look. Play.
Francis would put, I think Peanut looks like Steve.
I've
always said that. She does look like our Rusty a little bit. I think it's the hair. I've always said that, Francis. That's ironic you've brought that up.
Yeah. Right.
Are you kissing Daddy? I'm just reading the comments, Peanut.
I've got your picture, Clay. What was the question about it? I sent a picture of a 300X.
Oh, the 300?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had the 300 once.
Did we?
Yeah. We did have the 300. But it was...
mine's a 200X.
Yours is a 200. And that started our channel. The 200 magnet that Marie had found some of our best stuff. I've got to be honest.
Still got it. And last time I took it on an outing to Oxford, I found that big bayonet.
And as well, let me just mention this. Who is it that had the magnet? Who was it that had the magnet?
Diver Dan had a new magnet, I think.
So, I see a lot of comments, and I know people are starting out, and I get it, and I'll probably ask silly questions at the time, but I see on a lot of groups, people saying, how do you clean your magnet? Don't clean it. I've seen people put oil on it. I've seen people get the soap and water out. I've seen them washing the ropes in the washing machine. Leave the magnet to rust up. It will have more grip on the items you pull out the river or the canal. When you put grease on it, everything's going to slip off because it's obvious. But it does happen, guys. It does happen. Believe me, I've seen some very silly comments, and I just think to myself, people don't know. But that's how do you keep your magnet clean? You don't need to keep your magnet clean because it don't matter what you do with that magnet.
Yeah.
Whether you have it etched with your name on it, whether you paint it, whatever you do with it, it's going to end up being black, rust, chips stuck out of it. And the more you leave it like that, the better. I have actually seen a comment the once. I'm going back a couple of years ago now.
He says, I loved my Eval 70, was my baby love.
Yeah. I've actually seen a comment the once. How do I keep my rope supple? You know, the magnet fishing rope.
Yeah.
And somebody had put it in potato peelings. And I thought, yeah, because somebody will eat that many potatoes to put a 20-metre rope in potato peelings.
Magnet man, my magnet looks battered, but it's a workhorse. Same with mine. Magnet man, mine looks absolutely.
Well, magnet man will probably agree. Just leave your magnet as it is. You scrape off the extra crap, of course you do, but leave it the way it is, because that's. I find when the magnet's new, you don't find as much. Give it a couple of weeks, you start snagging everything. You start picking everything up with a magnet.
And he says Bondi Treasure Hunter does magnets, but they're a bit pricey.
Yeah, they are for what they. Yeah. I like Bondi. He's a nice chap, but to me, I think it's just all the magnets around the world are the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can put your name on it all you want. I mean, I could make a Peaky Dippers magnet, couldn't I? But
hey, that's a thought.
Yeah, but the thing is
it's all the same magnets.
It's just the same magnets.
It's
like me saying to everybody on here, I can sell you a pair of Crocs with Peaky Dippers on.
Yeah.
You can buy a pair of Crocs from anywhere.
Yeah.
And
they all can't come basically from the near enough the same place.
Yeah.
It's just that they're named.
Yeah.
So
she's still sitting on my lap here. And I'm sweating warm, and she's like a hot water bottle.
There's a blessing.
It's like a bokeh. It's like a bokeh.
It's on there.
It's like a bokeh. There it is.
I can hear somebody outside again. Look, a little ears have perked up.
All from a chime assembly, yes. In the UK, that is dead right. That is Magnet Man.
Yeah.
They are all the same, and that's why whenever you get involved with these magnet wars that used to happen years ago, because people go, "Oh, my magnet's stronger than yours. This one does better than that."
Yeah.
They're all from the same place. I'm not going to get in an argument with people, because at the end of the day, they're not a magnet's a magnet. A magnet's a magnet.
Some people shop at Next, some people shop at Matalan, some people, you shop where you want it.
Gail's put a Croc's actually comfortable. I've never owned a pair, to be honest with you, Gail, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I should imagine they probably are.
I'll tell you what are comfortable, if you can afford them. And I always have them as presents at birthdays.
Kirsty said I'm as red as a tomato.
At birthdays or Christmases.
I'm red too.
You're always red.
I'm a radiator.
Sketches, I like Sketches. But I can't afford them all the time. I have to have them for birthday presents.
Yeah, we get Sketches instead.
Yeah.
The Mocha ones were... The Mocha ones were the best. Tim Tams. Oh, the Tim Tams? Yes. Yeah, Tim Tams are nice. I will say that Tim Tams are nice. But I don't like the Mocha. I like the salted caramel. My grandchildren live in Crocs. You know what, Jenny? When we was kids, we used to have, obviously you'll be able to remember them, we used to have jelly sandals when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. And the jelly bags.
Yeah. But, well,
Did you have a jelly bag?
No, I want that posh. I didn't have the bag as well. I'll probably have to share these jelly things with my brothers.
Oh, the jelly shoes.
I remember wearing them on the beach because I was brought up, believe it or not, every weekend we was going to the seaside because I've always had a family member live up North Wales. So I was brought up going to the beach more or less every weekend. And we had, I remember having a pair of jelly sandals. I was probably only about, 5, if that.
It's lying down, aren't they?
It's lying down on there, yeah. Always got up now.
Let's have a look.
Say hello to Steve, everybody. Hello. You do look a bit like your dad. Oh, look. You're gorgeous, aren't you? Pretty.
Now jelly
shoes, yeah. Claire just brought them up as well.
Yeah.
Always gave her blisters. Jeanette, yeah. Always had hand-me-downs. My cousins had everything first, and then he went to my big brother, down to me, then down to my little brother.
That was him, wasn't it? Oh.
Yeah, that was
good with their adverts.
I bet they're worth a fortune now. Can you still get them? You must be able to still get them, surely.
I doubt there's any proper ones left. They're probably all
Oh, Bunk Junior, I've got a magnet going to take my grandson. Oh. That's brilliant, Bunk. Yeah, I mean, I hope you pull something really nice up as well, because it gets the kids out, doesn't it? Bit of fresh air, gets them to learn about older items. If you do find items, Tell him to say sausages. Sausages.
You used to get the little handbags as well.
Francis, I remember jelly shoes, but I've never had any.
Kirsty says my mum wouldn't let me have jelly shoes. She said they would ruin my feet. I don't know if I ever had any. I can remember them. I can't remember if I
Do you remember? Oh, I only had a pair once, and I can't remember what the hell I'd done with them. I can't remember how my mum and dad would have afforded them. I had a pair of moon boots.
Yeah.
Do you remember the moon boots? That was actually based off the moon landing boots. Yeah, 80s.
I loved my roller boots.
I only had them because I was into like space.
Roller boots, that was fantastic. There was blue and yellow suede. Oh, I loved them.
And now we've got the frame to them up here, Marie.
I loved them.
Somewhere. The frame to your up there, look.
What?
Shoe patterns up there.
Oh.
I think you're old.
Mike said the jelly would squish between my toes and go everywhere.
Oh, Christy, but jelly shoes were known to cause foot rot and toe fungus. Never let. Yes, but on the sandy beaches, I had amazing feet because as a kid, when you're walking around on the sand, sand's really good for your feet. It keeps all the hard skin away and stuff like that.
David had moon boots. He says
moon boots was amazing. I loved moon boots. I only ever had them because I loved space and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, they look like what Neil Armstrong wore. Oh my God, moon boots. Forgot about them. I loved my roller boots as well.
Brown and cream suede.
So I remember roller boots, and then I remember for Christmas the one year, I bought me and my little brother a pair. My mum did.
Chelsea loved her roller boots, waited ages for some. They were red, white and blue.
Yeah. But they went then to them single ones, where the 3 wheels, 4 wheels go, roller blades. I remember them changing from that to roller blades. I never broke my ankle. I have cougar boots when I was young. Care Bear.
I used to learn to do like the stop in roller boots. You'd like to do an half stop, and then you'd learn to go around in a circle.
Oh, yeah, I used to do that. You used to have a little break on the front.
I could never stop with the stoppers on the front, though.
Oh, Marie, I couldn't. Marie, my darling, I love you to bits, but I could not imagine you on anything under your feet that would make you fall over, darling.
To stop, I had to, turn round quick to stop. But you know how some people stopped and, put the foot up with the stopper to stop. I could never use a stopper.
Kirsty, be my witness here. Would you? Imagine you being, like in the States where they've got these women delivering the food down to the tables on rollerblades.
Oh no!
Imagine. You'd never get a blooming.
I was okay on my roller boots, but how people used to stop on the stoppers on the front. I'd topple over if I tried to stop
you wouldn't even be able to stand on them now, let alone try and stop yourself.
Oh, God, give it a good
Come on, Kirsty will agree. Kirsty knows how clumsy you are. We can't even get down an embankment to the river without falling on her bum. Look at the crooked house.
What?
You done the can?
Kirsty says I used to grab onto walls to show it. Do you know, sis? My nan used to live there was a row of shops down this kind of hill, and she used to live at the top. Now I used to go down this hill on my roller boots, and for the life of me, I look back now and think, how did I go down that hill on my roller boots?
How did you get up it? Roll around with discos.
But I think I did. I think that's what I did, sis. I think I used to go into the wall at the bottom.
Roll around with discos. Remember yes.
The what?
Yes, roll around with discos.
I don't remember them.
Don't you?
No.
We'll see. In high school, I was work boots as I took automotive and auto body. Had so much fun in those classes.
Automotive and auto.
Sis, you need to get some roller boots and have them go on Sunday. Kirsty.
Hey, I wouldn't mind, sis.
Peaky Dippers is not insured.
I'd look to get some second-hand ones just to try.
Jenny Murphy says, I started with Jack's roller skates.
See if I can find a picture of what mine was like.
I've looked at our museum.
What?
For your roller
You
skates.
cheeky bugger.
Hi, Jim and Sigrid, how you doing?
There weren't the clip-on roller skates, you know.
Oh,
I had roller boots.
Oh, no.
I mean, when I was younger, I probably had the clip-on roller skates to your shoes.
Curses, but oh, come on, it'll be a blast.
It will.
It'll be a bust as well.
Do you know, I'd love to have a little go, to be honest. Blue and...
She does, David. She wants some. I can see her buying some roller skates within the next couple of weeks.
Roller boots. I bet, yeah, but you'd have to get some proper old second-hand ones because
I'm not putting my feet into somebody else's.
I ain't bothered.
Foot cavity.
They ain't gonna make them like they used to.
Jeanette Cook, we used to corn exchange roller skating back in the day. I'll do it with you. There you go.
Who?
Jeanette Cook.
See, oh no, they weren't. Mine weren't. That they've got
Disco Wheels, roller rink, best time as a 10-year-old on a Saturday morning, roller skating. See, and that's it, and it's all the memories, isn't it? You know what I mean? I went ice skating there once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. You've always got that one show off, haven't you? The goers, and they can do all the stuff on the ice, you know, like Torval and Dean, and you're like, oh. And I used to go slamming into the Perspex glass, like, you know.
I can't really find any similar to mine.
I can just see you rescuing Marie out of the river with a magnet. Boots first, Rotty. Yeah, Rotty, I know.
See, these were similar to mine, but whereas it's got the lightning strike, mine was like a band. See, yeah, those were similar to mine.
Yeah, I had some of
them. I didn't have the lightning strike. I had the yellow band instead. Those were similar to mine.
Yeah. Louis Rodriguez, morning from Colorado. Good morning to you, Louis. Roller-ping back in the day, in the 80s. I think the Kirstenator just want to instigate. Yeah. Oh, sorry about my reading, guys. I can read. I just can't see the comments very well.
The Kirstenator just went to the instigator.
I need to get me some new glasses.
Kirsty's had to learn me how to climb. I was never allowed to climb, you see.
Marie.
What?
Don't worry. We won't have you climbing or roller skating. Peaky Dipper's not insured. You cost me enough as it is without you falling over and breaking a knee.
Christine
It'd mean I'd have to make you a coffee.
Christine said, Kirsty, you two would be Levine and Shirley.
Oh, God, yeah. Kirsty, you two should be like Levine and Shirley. Hey, Kirst, I was going to say something to Kirsty. She's completely got out of my head. It's all right. It'll come back to me in a minute, Kirst.
Kirsty says, you got out that hole yesterday. Sis. That was a big hole, that was. And we looked at him and thought, how are you going to climb out of here?
I'll tell you what, though, guys. So Marie's going to put, anybody who's just joined, Marie's going to be putting some shorts on YouTube the next couple of days.
Not the next couple of days.
When?
I don't know yet.
Oh, soon. Well, a couple of weeks' time.
There you go.
Marie will be putting some shorts out, and there's some lovely finds come off the bottle dump that you don't know about, and they're not bottles.
They're not bottles.
They're not bottles. So there will be some shorts on the one Marie found and the one that Kirsty found.
Well, Kirsty found too.
Oh yeah. Are you going to put my one on as well?
Which one?
The one off.
Yes.
I did some time ago. You
That's
could put it on.
already...
Yeah, but you could put it.
Yeah, you know, that's already been showed.
How you doing, Barbara?
What was I going to say? Something, I think, was it clay? You know, you're going to need a bigger blooper at Christmas. Oh, there's going to be the Christmas blooper.
Clay, there's a lot. This is going to be a long video for the bloopers this year, I can guarantee you. We've actually got back from location a lot of times since, and we've gone, oh my God, we've caught that on camera. We'll use it for the bloopers.
But there's a lot we ain't caught.
So you haven't seen it in the video, but it will make sense when you watch it then, do you? You'll be like,
cheer everybody.
You'll be like, oh, remember this video? I don't remember this happening. No, because we kept it all from you, and we've recorded it, and we're going to give it you.
But there's
Christmas.
It's it winds us up sometimes because there's a lot that we ain't caught. I mean, we'll just be, getting to a location we ain't even got the camera out and something will happen. Mm. But
hello, Sandra Wilson, how you doing? That one that Mike did, we should have filmed that.
But when he got stuck?
Yeah.
And he drowned the man with mud?
Yeah. So I'll tell you the story quickly, guys. Wish we'd have filmed it now. A couple of months back, I'm talking months back when like the rain was about and the mud. Peanut. We went to a location and I says to Mike, we'll fish on the river here. And instead of turning around normally, I think we went down this little bit of a lane. Well, this lane got narrower and narrower in a van.
And then got to a drop.
And then it got to a drop like that. You couldn't go in front, you couldn't go forward because the river was there. And when he reversed back up, it was just the van was just sliding everywhere. And this gentleman who was quite well to do,
coming up the
hill, says, "Would you like a push?" So he's there pushing with me and Mike. Well, no, with me and Kirsty and you.
I fell over then.
Yeah, you fell over in the mud, which was funny enough as it is. But then this bloke who was dressed all in his tweed, and walking his dog.
The wheel started.
It was a bit like that Ice in Bouquet, that last Keeping Up Appearances, where the wheel just went round and all the mud went up him.
He was covered.
And he wasn't nasty though, was he?
No.
He'd never said nothing.
It was really nice.
I bet his missus, when he got back, when you've been to walk the dog, where the hell have you been? But yeah, I wish we'd have caught that on camera, but that's just one of our shenanigans, guys. Because when we go fish hunting, it's all right saying, we're going magnet fishing, go to a river, go to where the bridge is. When you're mudlarking streams and when you're bottle digging, you go to some of these places out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, but Marie went face first into the mud trying to push the van.
Yeah, she did.
I'm going to start putting the head cam on or something as soon as we start our journey.
Yeah.
I nearly wet myself.
The thing is, magnet fishing, you could kind of go, we'll go to that bridge. There's a car park nearby, sorted, your day's done. But when you're going bottle digging, mudlarking, walking streams, whatever, you don't always find a bridge to where you want to get into the river. So you'll go down these little lanes and you can do your best on Google Maps to see whereabouts you're going. But sometimes the unexpected happens.
Somebody said here, it's given me an idea, because Gal said, I had big hair as well in the 80s, love. Do you know what we should do?
I'm not going back to the 80s, my job.
You know what we should do? Put a picture up of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so you'll probably know what I'm going to say.
Oh, can I have a Freddie Mercury moustache?
A mad photo from when we was young. We could do that.
Could do.
Even better.
The Peaky babies.
We could put a photo up and they could guess which one of us it is.
Well, Steve still looks the same. He was bald when he was born and he's bald now. Sorry, Steve, if you watch this back, you'll go mad. He's like a baby. He's getting to our age now as well, our Rusty, where he probably will need his baby food feeding him soon, Not
even a baby, it could just be, I think when he was younger, but everybody could guess who it is.
Oh God, will look like blooming steps.
Then again, you'd probably guess what.
I've long straight hair now. Sometimes I sit on it, the back of my neck. The dogs. I'm sitting there. Oh, do you know what? I'd love to be able to sit down and go, I've just pulled my hair.
My hair needs cutting again.
Steve said the other day on the group when we was talking, he said, I must have my hair cut. And I looked at him and went, you must have your hair cut. I says, it's dangerous if you go out in the car and that fringe blows in your eyes, you won't be able to see where you're going.
He needs a trim.
Needs a trim on his beard.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's a good lad. As you know, everybody, Steve and Alison have kind of pulled back a bit. They're not out the Peaky Dippers. I've just been coming along when they can. But he's had a lot of car problems the last couple of weeks as well. And his work's been busy. So I dare say they'll be out again soon, just for a little magnet fish and that. Okay, I have memories of sitting on my hair Pulls your head back, laughing out loud. I've sat on a few things in the past, but by accident, that hurts.
A few times me and Kirsty have sat on things on down the bottle dump and it hurts.
I remember going down the gym field with my boxing gloves, and I was running around the field on purpose, punching the bloke that was walking backwards.
Oh, right, okay.
And I remember my lace being loose, and I remember bending down to tie my lace up, rip my gloves off, and as I bent down, I smacked myself in the nose. I thought, I'm never going to be a boxer, because my nose was bleeding and it really hurt. And I nearly got my phone and nearly found my mum and said, Mum, I've just hit myself in the nose. But yeah, it's quite ironic. I smacked myself in the nose.
The guy said, I had perm after perm in the 80s, loved my big hair. I had do you know what?
Eleanor, how you doing?
I had my hair permed when I was in my 20s, I think.
You had your hair permed about 6 months ago?
I did, yeah. Oh, do you remember that? It was on one video, I had my hair permed and I was like, I don't like it.
Nigel Perry said something to you.
He said,
called you somebody.
He said, I look like Kevin Keegan.
The next day it was straight again. I actually quite liked it, but yeah, I haven't cut mine much since the late 90s after chemo. Care Bear, wow. Gail, the perm was the 80s, long curly ones. I remember my mum having big curly hair and shoulder pads when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember it. And because she wore glasses, I remember her wearing these glasses. And there was like Deirdre glasses, quite big, big like that. But to be fair, I've got to say, because my mum, when the 90s come in, you could kind of afford your own glasses and you got the smaller frames and the thinner lenses. I realised how pretty my mum was. I didn't realise how pretty my mum was, but I realised that these glasses back in the day, I was hiding people's features. And I looked at the one day and I went, wow, that's my mum, she's so pretty. Yeah. You've always said she was pretty.
She is.
Ellen, I said I should have 2 rabbit tattoos, bald patch. The distance, they would look like hairs.
Oh, Ratty.
Oh, Ratty.
To me, David, I dropped my toothbrush once as I bent down to pick it up. I headbutted the sink and split my forehead.
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, my dad lined our garden path up with house bricks for some reason. I don't know why. He loved his gardening, bless him. And he put a load of house bricks along and I was on my little plastic bike thing in the back of a terraced house. So not much garden. I built up a little bit of speed, probably half a mile an hour. And I went like that, skipped from underneath me. I hit my head. I've actually got the scar somewhere. Well, you can't tell with all these lines. But I've got a scar anyway. I opened up my head.
Yeah.
I remember it like now. And then it was healing and it was all fine. And then my mum took me to Spain for the first time ever, Mallorca. And they got them doors that you open up on the outside of the windows.
Yeah.
And I was outside mucking about the villa. And as I lifted my head up, I hit it. And it reopened up my scar from 6 months earlier.
Do you want me to tell you the times about half an hour through the years?
No, we'll be here all day, Marie. With how many times you fell over.
There was this one time.
Yeah, in bank camp. Calm down, Peter. Oh, dear. Can you imagine? I'm still here, but to get ready to go to the farm.
Okay, Care Bear.
No problem, Care Bear. Yeah. But, yeah, so how long have we been on? An hour and 3? Oh, not too long. I thought we were done longer than that.
Oh, it's all right, everyone. I've got a blister. I was bit yesterday again, weren't I?
Bites turn into blisters. I've never known nothing like it.
I'm telling you, it's a blister about the size of a golf ball, isn't it? It is, though, isn't it?
I won't say a golf, but typical one. It's not the size of a golf ball, Marie. It's probably about the size of a marble.
A large marble, then?
No.
It's massive.
No. You got a bit of bloke syndrome, then, didn't you, darling?
Hey,
it's this.
It's a big.
That fish is this big.
It's a big one.
I've had big as it.
I'm scared of it bursting. It'll be dribbling all down my leg.
Heading up heading up to the Stanton guys, Claire's put. Oh, sounds nice, Claire.
Jenny said, I feel for you, Marie, I'm always falling over, see.
Now, I don't know what's going on with these mosquitoes or gnats or midges this year, because usually they see me and going, oh, I'm having him, and I've not been bit once this year. Yet you've been bit to ribbons on the bottle dums when we've been out walking the rivers. And Kirsty's been bit.
I had them bracelets yesterday that Kirsty gave me.
Yeah.
And I this top half is fine. It's my bottom half.
You need to put an anklet on. Try one on your ankle. I know it sounds daft, but if they won't come past your trouser leg, then will they?
Claire meant stables. I was off to the stables.
Oh, stables. I was going to say Stanton sounds very.
Jenny said Knockwood, Glen.
Knock.
Oh, dear. Jenny said that is me and my sister on the picture on my profile.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put it up onto the screen. People will probably see it better then. Oh,
look. I love to see the photos. West Nile virus is in the area where I live. Oh, my God, Christine. It's about the only thing I haven't had this year, darling, to be honest. Mosquitoes.
Oh, bless you, Eleanor.
Oh, Eleanor. Oh,
mosquitoes Eleanor. Go after sweet blood. Always knew Marie was sweet.
See, now I must have been sweet last year and not so much this year, Eleanor, because they haven't touched me this year. They've gone, oh, sour.
Jeanette says we're going to be 60 years old in January.
Ellen's put, have you got my picture, Marie? Sent an email.
Oh, who's put that?
Ellen.
Let's have a look.
No, that's what you said. Just become then next for target. Oh no, Kelly, you're right. I've kind of said it there, and you watch. I'll go out the weekend. I'll get bit to ribbons, but they just haven't seemed to have touched me this year as much as I usually get bit to ribbons. The worst time I ever got bit, and I had to go on antidepressants. I'm on them anyway. Anti-inflammatories and antibiotics. Was we went to Banbury the once, remember? Me, you and Nigel Perry.
Went to where?
Banbury the once. We was walking along the canal there. We'd finished the day.
Yeah.
It was a red hot day, but it was cooling down. It was towards like when we was packing up ready to go. And we was talking to this lady up on the balcony who, bless her, she took down some ice lollies to us. That was the day I got bit to ribbons by all them midges. I was covered. You couldn't get a pinhead between all the bites on my legs. And I thought, I'll suffer it. And within a couple of days, I had to go around the chemist to get some, I had to go to the doctors, get some antibiotics. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a couple of years ago now.
This is Ellen.
I don't worry about that. Oh, look at Ellen there. Look. Oh, Ellen. That looks like a bottle dump, Ellen. Where did you used to live?
Oh.
It looks like one of them gardens where you can dig down and there might be clay pipes. It does. I'm sorry.
Rob said,
I started looking at people's gardens now.
Rob said, my profile pic, where's it gone? Is me at 20 in the army.
Oh, wow. And thank you for your service, Rob.
Yeah, Rob, bless you.
As we did with Rudy, Mr. Rudolph Taylor, we appreciate your service wherever you fought in the world, whether you're in America, Canada, Australia.
That picture's beautiful, Ellen. It looks a bit like me when I was that age, you know, Ellen does. I looked a bit like that.
You had curly hair though, didn't you? You had.
When I was born, when I was about 6 months. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Really curly hair.
Yeah.
My poor fur baby has been getting bitten. Oh dear. That's mad that the dogs get bitten, isn't it? You've got to watch out for ticks. I mean, luckily I've kept my grass quite low. I like letting the grass grow because of the insect life. I know it sounds daft.
I just want it to burst.
I like the grass about this long, but when it's a bit longer, I do have to watch the dogs in it because you do get these ticks and you do get all kinds of critters that are trying to suck blood.
Jerry said, my profile pic is me 10 years ago. I added it because everyone thought I was a man. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful, Jerry.
Oh. Jerry, don't get worrying. Mike's mum was watching the live yesterday at the bottle dig, and in the background, she did actually say, is there a bloke? And it was Marie doing the noise.
I am never wearing that hat. It's over there, been washed. I ain't never wearing that hat again.
Dear.
It's a right mess.
I'd love to have been with Margaret when she said that.
Curly Tots's missus was. I was a bit careless. I did. I looked terrible in that hat yesterday. I'm not wearing it again.
You're right, Glenn. Built in the 60s, all gardens are full of blue and white broken pottery. Yes, because you've got to remember as well, even older, like Victorian housing, the end of the streets there, they used to just chuck all their rubbish at the end and things get dumped. And that's why you find all these bits of pottery and bits of... I know people that found clay pipes in the gardens in these terraced houses.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Rachel says, my profile pic is me on holiday in the US visiting friends on a day trip to New York and having my photo taken with some NYPD motorcycle cops.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I can see the New York police have got that certain look, haven't they? That differentiates them from all the rest of the American police. They've got that. They've got that. It's that outfit, that NYPD outfit, and I don't think it's changed much over. Like you see them in the films from the back in the day, and they still look the same on the uniforms. You can tell that's New York, a New York policeman.
Chris says, you cracked me up yesterday, sis. I'm never wearing that hat again. I ain't, sis.
My profile picture was taken at afternoon tea.
At the...
Have you dropped one?
No, I haven't. Cheeky sod.
After the tea at the Ritz, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Oh, let's have a look.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Having tea.
I would like to have paid the bill on that one now, Gail, I must admit.
Oh, Ellen's, my profile pic is me scuba diving in the Red Sea.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice, yeah. Got to keep
really,
fit.
Ellen?
It's not red, is it?
Is it really?
Oh, yeah, Kirsty, I'm thinking of digging up the bottom of my garden to check. I keep thinking it will probably find an hole of tomato sauce bottles. Don't worry, Kirsty. I am at your rescue. I will help you dig and find the hexagon bottles for you.
Yeah, Claire found a cannonball in her garden. See, sis? But
Claire,
Kirsty's been on about having a little dig in her
Claire,
garden.
I know you're part of a group, but, you know, if you want the Peakys to come and have a little dig, let me know. Seriously, Claire, I would have the digger out. You know what, though? What you was telling me yesterday, Kirsty, it does make sense that there's something at the back of that garden, because Kirsty's garden goes flat, and then it's built up a little bit. So it's not built up man-made, even it's kind of natural, I think. And
Kirsty's got the eye for things, hasn't she? You can spot something and think, hang on, I think there's a little dump there or something.
Well, I'm surprised Michael hasn't found a gold ring or something in it. Our lucky Mike.
Eagle eye.
My sister's hairdresser dug up garden was in paper because... Oh, in the paper because of 2 bombs. Wow. Yeah, it wouldn't... There's that many discard. You know what? It's scary, actually.
Yeah.
How many bombs are still out there under people's gardens, in the bottoms of the canals. I mean, people pull up these 18, 25-pounders, very common in magnet fishing. But out there, guys, unfortunately, are 500-pound bombs, which you're never going to pull out with a magnet, but they are down there, and they've just not been discovered yet. I've been looking at it, wondering for the last few years, to be honest. I'm wondering, Kirsty, if there's any old cellars under your houses as well, being a 1920s house. I remember the cellar in the Victorian terrace I was brought up in, and I remember the cellar, and my dad blocked it in, and he never let us down there as kids. I'd love to have gone down there.
Jerry said that they will be digging up my backyard soon to put a leach field for septic. I'll be right out there watching. I don't blame you, Jerry.
Yes, Jerry.
Definitely.
If you're in the States as well, Jerry, if your house has got some age to it,
definitely.
Then the privy that's underneath the house.
But it lives in a historic neighbourhood. So.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, Jerry.
You never know what could be found, Jerry. Jerry, I'll come across if you want me to, and I'll bring my metal detector. Good morning, Peakys. Hello, Amy. How you doing? I would love to have a metal detector around some of the old homesteads in the States and Canada, because you got the American Civil War as well. A few out of places like Gettysburg and nearby towns of there. My God.
Kirsty says, "Don't get me started, bro. I will have the floor up."
I know you will, Kirsty. Probably full of all old chemist bottles, knowing your look, Kirsty. Oh. You know, like big ones, you know, like the big green ones with the...
Colin said got booted off the chat. It happens sometimes, Colin. It happens to me.
It happens to us, Colin. It happened yesterday. We was out of the bottle dump.
Our backyard.
And we got chucked out of our own chat, and the comments stopped for us, so we have to go into another phone to see what people are saying.
Yeah, that's right, sis. Anyone want a peaky visit if they live in an older property, lol?
Anybody in the UK, feel free to phone us. If you're in the States, you can pay for us for a flight across, and we will gladly come. I just can't afford to come home yet. But if you do want us there, and you're the owner of a company or something in the States, and you go, I'm going to fly these guys out. We'll be there.
Eleanor said, would have loved bottles when we moved in our house. We found house bricks and old car parts.
Oh, God. That'd be our luck. That'd be our luck. This house was built in 1956, but one before was built in the 1800s. Wow. See, they probably would have used the same foundations, if anything. So your garden areas would probably not have changed much. So always worth having a look.
Carol said, I would not like to dig up anyone's cellar. You never know what lurks beneath.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's like the cellar at Sinai House. When we all went to Sinai House, guys, the Peakys. If you don't remember the story to that, it was absolutely amazing. They actually believe that because Burton is the centre of England.
And it's all tunnels, isn't that?
And it's all tunnels underneath there. If we ever have another visit, I will ask her whether we can go down the tunnels. But there are tunnels that are blocked off, and there's parts of the grounds that have never been dug. And there is a rumour that the Ark of the Covenant and the Holy Grail and the Templar's Gold is below Sinai House in Burton-on-Trent, out of all the places in the world.
Yeah, in the tunnels.
So when the Knights Templars come through Jerusalem and they took all the gold, because Sinai House at the time was owned by the monks, they thought that was the perfect place to hide the gold because they was trustworthy. But if you have a look at the history, it's amazing.
Michael said, my brother-in-law knocked down an old shed to make way for a garage. Preparing the ground, he found a flintlock pistol inlaid with silver.
Ooh.
What? See? Everybody will be digging up the gardens.
Just watch the gas pipes, guys, and the water pipes. We do not take responsibility for your water or gas pipes. I will put it out there now.
Elizabeth said, wish my dad's metal detector was working. Good amount of land on the property.
You can get them kind of
as well, isn't it?
You can get them kind of. They're not too expensive now. I mean, it's like anything. If you want a named one, you're going to pay more. But you can actually get, if you go onto Facebook Marketplace or second-hand thrift shops that are in the States and Canada, if you look around, you probably can find one for a couple of dollars or pounds. And then you don't really need anything significant. If you're just doing your back garden, you're going to pull up 100 nails or whatever. But it's always say there's a diamond between all them, a diamond amongst the rough.
Jeanette said there are tunnels from Ely Church going into the fens.
Oh.
Kirsty said, I absolutely loves flintlocks, my favourite guns.
Well, Ely, to what I can see of it, when I've looked at it on Google Maps, looks very out in the sticks. So that would make, I mean, because it'd be a place where, like any church is built out there, it'd be very out the way of everything. I know Ely's got a town, I know it's got a town centre as such, but some parts of Ely that go out into the fens are just, it's miles of just grassland.
Thanks, Sally. Christine says, I live in the area of the Underground Railroad.
Oh.
And backyard, I live in an old girls' school, over 100 years old. Never thought of what might be in the garden. At least an antique or two, perhaps. Yeah, because you've got the old paint palettes, haven't you?
Then.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
Alibobs.
You've got Alibobs. So, yeah.
Well, let us know where you are. Backyard swing set. I can't remember if you're in the States or...
You might find little paint
But if you are in the UK, let me know.
You might find little paint palettes like that.
Victorian paint palette.
I don't know if you can see that on there. And it actually says Reeves School.
Dennis Samuels, how you doing, Dennis?
And it's actually got writing on, the school writing. So you could find little things like that. You could find little Alibobs, 5 stones, like that.
These I'm like, that's the one I found where the bottle dump, wasn't it? This one.
You just never know what you can find.
They are rare as hen's teeth, them things.
Being an old school. Yeah. But yeah, you might find little. So if you do find anything like that backyard, these are little paint palettes.
Yeah.
Could do with a better picture. That's how they could see the writing. But
the thing is, I mean, there is a lot of Victorian waste, which is obviously our treasures now, our items we find. The Victorians thrown everything away. They made so much rubbish because it was the era of production. Hello, Marie. Marie Dye, how you doing? Late to the party. You're never late on this channel. We usually give about an hour and a half on a Saturday. We're an hour and 21 at the moment, so you're fine. There's never no rush on this channel. Seepit. I meant cesspit. Cesspits, yes. A lot of the cesspits. Yeah. I sat in a cesspit at Newark Castle. Literally the toilets, where they would have stooped over this stone ledge, done their business. It have fell down this channel in the bricks and landed down. It got into the river back then days. Yeah. But I sat in it. You can still see a few marks on the stones, like where things had been going down for hundreds of years. Yeah. But actually, to be fair, it's quite. I did have an inspection, and I had to look up, and I couldn't see nothing nasty, except for my reflection. There was a big bottle there. Anything. There was a big. Hang on, what? Claire.
Where? There was a big bottle here in my town. Battle. I was just having a quick look, see if anyway. Yeah. See if I missed any.
Darren Rowley. Where did you hear that from? What's Darren says? Let's have a look. Darren. Sorry, no, says.
I don't know.
I'm just going to catch up. So Marie just decided to put the comments back down to now rather than 20 minutes ago. I've probably been answering everyone's questions for 20 minutes ago. Loads of history around Bradford.
Nowhere
left to dig or built over. That doesn't surprise me. That's the thing as well, you see, because a lot of dumps now, unfortunately, are built on. So unless you can find somewhere where the streams run through the old dumps, or whether you can find a dump, most dumps that somebody knows where it is. So it's very rare to find an untouched one there. I'd love to find an untouched one where we can go, and I could keep it tidy as well. Because the one we go to, it's been done that many times by that many people. It's a right state. Whereas I've always said, haven't I? If I found a new dump and it was just trees and it was all nice, every time we found a shard of glass, we would take it with us and fill the hole over and keep it as clean as we can. And I'll put a little flag, I know it sounds daft, but I'll put a little flag where we've dug, so I know that within that couple of foot, I know I've dug there, and then you can dig right next to it there.
Flags everywhere.
Yeah, but the trouble is down our dump, really. It's like the surface of the moon. So really, unless you get your eye in and actually think, oh, that looks untouched, there's a root growing across, you don't know where to dig, really. You've just got to kind of take your pick. You know what I mean?
My son found lots of bookshots. I'm not sure if that's what they are called in Backfield.
Yeah, what do they call them?
I'm seeing a shadow again.
Pistol shot or musket balls. If they're lead and heavy, there will be musket balls.
David says you can walk behind the castle nowadays, but back in the day, the water went right up to the stonework. It did at Newark Castle. Newcastle.
Yeah.
It did, didn't it? It went straight up to the...
It used to have the waterline go straight up to the wall, but obviously over millennia, over hundreds and hundreds of years, maybe 1,000 years.
Rossi says, you ever been to Whitley Court, just down the road? Lovely, interesting location.
Whitley Court, I have heard of that.
I'm sure I've been there years ago, you know.
I've heard of that, Whitley Court.
Well, Michael said, I must say a big thank you to Peakys for spending your time with these chats. Very interesting every week and joining in with the topics and comments from those joining. Oh, bless
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. We appreciate your very kind comments.
Oh. Peakys says, you make me feel ancient when you dig up the school in Quells.
Oh, we've got Hillbilly John from Mozambique.
Oh, hello, Hillbilly.
Welcome along, Hillbilly.
I was going to say Illybilly.
Mozambique, that's in Africa. Well, there's a ghost walking in your kitchen or another family member. Yeah, it's the other son. As soon as one comes down, grabs some food, and the other one's looking at him going, oh, I don't know, them was in the drawer. And then the other one comes down.
Probably I think
they do drink a lot of water, so we have got bottled water in the fridge with them.
Yeah.
And because even though it doesn't look as bright this week as what it normally does, we have got all the windows open again. The humidity in the UK at the moment, as you all probably know, is stupid. You are literally, you've only got to blink and you're sweating.
So you can probably hear the background noise out of the street.
Well, Kirsty backed me up yesterday on the bottle dump. Wasn't necessarily hot, but it was one of the most humid days we dug in.
Funny heat yesterday.
It was just, our clothes were stuck to us. Every part of your body that sweat just had dust stuck to us.
Yeah.
So Rob, do you live in Bradford in the UK?
Christine said, "Hi, Hillbilly. Welcome to the fun, John. Oh, bless you, Christine."
Oh, bless you.
Kirsty said yesterday was the worst day for heat for me. Was sis? It was really weird heat.
It was because when I've been abroad and I've been to Spain, I've been to Tenerife, I've been to loads of places where it's been hot.
Yeah.
30, 40 degrees. And it's hot. But in this country, it's the humidity. And there was actually, I seen on Facebook actually, there's an American bloke come across and he tries different foods. And he actually said, in America it's hot. And I used to think the British people moan about being hot. He says it's ridiculous because he didn't realise that what we was moaning about was actually the humidity. And you've only got to walk down the street and your top is stuck to you. Whereas in America, it's hot. In Australia, it's hot. But it's the humidity you see in this country. It's ridiculous.
Eleanor said, Marie, your hair back on the live yesterday. Looks like you'd lost weight. You don't look like a skeleton, Eleanor.
I did watch the first 5 minutes of that live back last night, and I did think, oh, God. But you know what, though? To be fair, I think there was that much crap over us. It made you look really, really gaunt. And obviously, when your hair was back, you got the cap on.
Here's the cap on. I've washed it. Here, look. Hang on. Let me do it again. My hair needs dyeing, by the way. I've got grey in the side bit.
Ain't we all? Ain't we all? What's Rotty, Paul? How you doing, Christ King? How you doing? Welcome.
I'll change, you see. I'll change. I look like I'm in the army now, don't I?
No.
What do you mean? Army cadets, you know?
No, Marie. No.
Just, no. I'm never wearing it again.
My mother could never wear hats. My mother put a hat on it. Don't matter what it was.
No.
Some people suit hats and some people
hats don't. Normally suit me.
Oh, hats do, but caps don't. These peaked caps don't suit Marie.
No.
But normal hats do.
Kirsty.
Oh, Kirsty looks good in a cap, yeah. But you've got a small head. Howdy. I don't think caps necessarily suit me, but sometimes it's just nice to have something on your head.
I think it's more floppy hats that suit me.
Backyard swing set. I'm a no hat girl.
A no hat girl. I think I'll go wearing an hat down the bottle dump now, though, because honestly, the dirt that gets in your hair, and it's like grit, and it's stuck all in your scalp, and you have to, as you wash in your hair, you have to scratch. Honestly, You have to scratch.
It took me 20 minutes to get all that dirt out of my hair last night in the shower, guys.
You have to scratch all the dirt out. It's horrible. So I will be wearing. I have to find me army floppy cap.
Yeah, it took me a good half an hour to wash my hair last night, get all the dirt out of it.
I'm not wearing one of them again.
So UFO, Ellen, how fascinating. Hey, who's Claire? Claire. Hey. Kirsty? What? Who should you point that to? UFO.
You want me to go up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go back down to Kirsty's comment because she just mentioned the name before it was. Right.
So UFO, Ellen, how fascinating. Probably to Ellen.
Andy, do what I do, Glenn. Shave it all off. You know what, Andy? To be fair,
I ain't shaving mine.
I'm not one of these people that, I mean, I've started sticking my hair up a little bit, but I'm not one of these people that goes, I must have an hairstyle, I must look good, looking in the mirror every 2 minutes. You know, I'm one of these people, and I'm just like you, Andy. I could sit here now and I could shave my hair off grade 1, it wouldn't bother me. But the only thing I can't shave now and get away with is my beard, because I look like an egg. I look like I look defined with a beard here. As soon as I shave this beard off, I look like a 50-year-old, 12-year-old. Now, you might say, well, what does that mean? Well, you will see hidden underneath there if I was to shave that off. Looks all right, doesn't it? Not when I shave it off, it doesn't. All this emigrates around the front.
Is it like a turkey's jug?
Like a turkey gizzard.
Gizzard.
Yeah.
I've got a turkey gizzard, though, you know.
I am having a new piece here, guys, next week on the 23rd. So I'm having this gap filled in on the throat here because I've got my family tattoos around my neck, as you're all aware of. And I know not everybody's into tattoos, but with my OCD, I have got a gap. So I've now got to have that done.
Kirsty says Ellen and Rotty may have seen a UFO.
All right. Do you know what? I'm going to bring up another conversation now. We've been on an hour and 31, but I'm going to bring it up. I watch a lot of Bob Lazar stuff. And I know people might go, oh, it's Bob Lazar. He's the one that bought all this about Area 51. Area 51 wasn't known until Bob Lazar come out with everything in 1999. But I tell thee now. I am so interested in it. The stuff he's saying is amazing.
Wasn't that a big like court case or something like that about?
In America, stuff? Congress have now recognised that there is UAPs. There was talk of alien biologics, which is obviously an alien bodies. UAPs is the new word for UFOs, unidentified aerial phenomena, whereas UFO is unidentified flying object. So it's UAPs now, but there's a lot of stuff coming out about these boogospheres, these big discs of metal, balls of metal that have been found. Somebody's actually got one, and the longer they're holding it, the heavier it gets. They've x-rayed it, and it don't make sense.
The longer I hold my shopping bag, the heavier it gets.
Now this is doing it on purpose. And Bob Lazar, if you are not into UFOs, guys, and I'm sorry if you're not, just read some of Bob Lazar stuff. I mean, it is silly. And if he has discovered what he discovered in 1989, the chemical piece of metal that propels these UFOs, just a few grams of it, then the government have been ordering a hell of a lot of stuff from us that you could have a car that runs on its own now, anti-gravity items for kids now. You would have everything now if the government could bring out what they're bringing out.
Would it stop me falling over?
Knowing your luck, no. But yeah, I do love all that kind of. I'm sorry, Brian.
If I wore a bit round my neck, it might, keep me upright.
I think, give me all glasses. I think I've got a bit of a Bob Lazar look. Look.
Who is Bob Lazar?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Not long ago, I had a tattoo, one of a warrior princess, but nice. Do you know what? I've got to say it. I do like women with tattoos. It's just one of my things. A lot of men probably look at women and go, "Oh, has got a tattoo." No, I do like tattoos, and I think each their own. Some people hate tattoos, and I get it, you know. But I like tattoos, especially on a woman if they're in the right places. You know, like here and there, and I don't like them like slap there as such, like blokes. But when women have got nice tattoos, like leg pieces and that, very, very nice. I believe in Sloane's.
Yeah, UFO was always a daft name.
You look dashing, Glenn. Oh, thank you, Christine.
Anything flying you don't recognise is a UFO. Yes, right. I think that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, we all go off this 1950s thing about a disc, but I mean, look at that one from 2017 that was caught by the jet fighters in the States. That was the Tic Tac.
Michael said, I have a photo of a UFO. It was 100% a flying saucer.
Yeah, I'm a big believer. I mean, we're very arrogant to think that we are the only thing in the Milky Way with 400 billion stars, which are more suns, I will point out. And then we think we're the only planet that can be around one of them suns. If we're the only species in this universe, we are all in trouble. And if they ever come down and say, "Come with us," I'll be like, "Please don't."
Flying.
You don't like flying. I was terrified of them in the 60s. I think a lot of people in the 60s, my mum said something similar, Jerry. My mum was always scared of the thought of UFOs because I think what scared a lot of people in the 50s was the films that was coming out at the time.
Rob said, I had a book on anti-gravity. Fascinating. I couldn't put it down.
Rob, is there any chance Marie could borrow any anti-gravity shoes? You haven't got none of them, have you, Rob? I'll pay you well. It'll stop her falling. Because like, when I always try and get into the river first, so I'm down the bottom of the embankment for Marie. But 9 times out of 10, Kirsty will help her down because I'm too busy looking for bottles and that. But that would be an amazing thing for Marie, some anti-gravity shoes.
Anti-gravity? That's it. I need a little bit of anti-gravity just to keep on a chain or something. Carol said, Glenn, you'd like my youngest daughter. She has a lot, but a bit bitty. Good, but do not flow well. No.
Yeah, I mean, the more the better to me. I don't expect a woman to be, like, I've only ever had one tattoo on my face. And that's as far as I go. But if you got I like the tattoos like the women who got around the necks here, like me.
The full sleeves.
Yeah. I think they ruin themselves when they put it on the face because they don't need to do that. They're pretty. A woman's pretty. They don't need to put tattoos on the face. I mean, I could do with a few to hide them wrinkles, but
yes.
I look like your top. No. I've just noticed that's the same top as Nicola White was wearing last time I was out with her.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What was it? Ellen said, more
sorry,
stars.
Nicola, if you do see this.
What did you say sorry for?
I was looking at the top.
Ellen said, more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth.
Yes. And that's just one galaxy. And there's trillions of galaxies. And them expanding faster than the speed of light. It's mind-boggling.
Oh, Jeanette, I did too. Cried my eyes out at CT. I've cried my eyes out at when the ant died in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I must admit, the only film I can't watch now since I lost my mum and my dad, I can't watch Ghost with Demi Moore. I can't watch that.
Look, they're trying to get comfortable.
Yeah, for some reason, I just can't watch that film. Jennifer Lamb, our daughter is covered, but not one on her face. I mean, I've got nothing against people that have them. I'm covered in tattoos. I mean, believe me, I'm covered in tattoos. But I just think a small one or something, around the jaw, whatever. But I think when they put these spiders' webs on the faces and stuff, I just think it's a bit too far.
Jeanette cried at it as well. See, Jeanette cried at the ant as well. Have you seen it where the ant dies? Oh,
I cried at Ghostbusters.
Oh, it's terrible.
No, I didn't.
It's terrible. Cried my eyes out.
The only film I can't watch emotionally is Ghost. I can't watch it because I want it to be my mum giving me that penny floating in the air, and
yeah, fair enough.
But I get little signs, so I can't take it for granted.
Rob said if you had anti-gravity shoes, you'd float upside down. You need an anti-gravity helmet.
Hey, yeah, but the thing is, Rob...
I'd be like this, wouldn't I?
The thing is, Rob, if I could get her hovering over the river with a camera, I can sell the drone and make some money off the drone then.
Ali said, prove it, Glenn.
You don't want to see me naked. Tattoo behind the ear, Glenn.
Carol said...
Yeah, you know, and some people have them... like, or they have them on their eyelids, and then, like, because your eyes are open 9 times out of 10. I love you.
I'd have some on my eye as eyeliner, so I wouldn't have to buy it again.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, but when you get older, some people don't suit eyeliner, do they? You don't be 95 with eyeliner on, do you? I always say, age gracefully.
Why can't they get something that tattoos your hair? So I'm going to say something.
Plain tattoo on there, neck piece, lots of piercings too. If I had a rosebud tat on my butt, it'd be a rosebush now.
Noise.
It's a lorry pulling up. Laura only tattoos are 3 dots from cancer treatment. Jennifer has 10 tattoos.
Amy has 3.
Well, my last count of my tattoos was over 20. My last count. That's before I had these out. And that one. So that's another 3.
Carol says, why haven't you used your drone recently?
Because the trouble is with drones is I have to be... When I've been in certain areas...
Do you want a cup of coffee?
Yeah, go on. When I've been in certain areas, if I go on to drone assist, I probably will show these on the videos, actually, to get so people understand. If I go on to drone assist and I'm by an airport, it won't allow me to fly the drone. My drone works literally off Google Maps. So if, for example, I'm down at, say, Twickenham towards London, it won't let me fly because I'm too close to Heathrow Airport. If I'm a certain part of Manchester, it won't let me fly. If further away from the airports, you can start getting ambers and you can kind of fly there in certain areas. But I'm very law-abiding, so that's the reason you're not seeing the drone. I dare say some of the river walking, I could probably use the drone. I've got no excuse for that. But with a magnet fishing, I have to be very careful where I launch the drone from. Love your neck touch, Glenn. Thank you very much, Ali. Glenn, I say age disgracefully, lovely. That's right, Jennifer. And you know what? You got one life, and I'm not going to sit here. And even if I won millions of pounds, what's the point in me and Marie having surgery? What's the point in it? Each to their own. But I just say, let nature do what it's got to do. At my age, I don't care what others think. You know what, Gail? I mean, I've just hit I'm hitting 45 in October. So I'm not mega old, but I'm not the youngest either. But as I've got older, I used to care about what everyone thought and why they was looking at me and different things. And I totally agree with her. I think once you're over 40, and even more so 50 and 60, you tend to go, I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care what I look like. As long as you're happy in your own, you've got to be happy in your own skin, and that's what I believe. I'm not going to try and be somebody else or try to be a model, because I'm never going to be a model. I'd be an Airfix model. That's a push. Yeah, I get that, Christine. Yeah, totally. You're more okay with tattoos, but when the mount, yeah. That's it. Tattoos aren't cheap. And then when they say, oh, you can't afford food, that is ridiculous. Totally get that. I would, you know, like in my situation, everything's paid. You go rent, gas, electric, water. If we've got anything left over, that's your kind of like luxuries. But even still, it's not just me that deserves luxuries, Marie, the kids. So I might take a $5 out. And then half the time I accrued it, I might have a little bit of extra money at work where I go, okay, I didn't realise I was earning that much today. I've done a couple of hours over what I should do. And that's where I get my tattoo money from. But no, I totally get what you mean. And it's the same with smoking. If people put 20 cigarettes before a meal, then I think it's bad. And Gail has my mum's word. I don't like me. That's your problem. That's totally right, Eleanor. Yes, totally right. I'm going on 53 at the end of the year. Elizabeth Moon. That's the thing. I mean, some people probably laugh at me and they go, "Oh, you're only 45, you're young." But I know I am still young compared to perhaps some of the people that are on here now. But when you hit 40, I mean, when you hit 40, I think everybody would agree. You kind of look back and think, my God, when I was 20, I could jump up that wall. When I was 20, I could run across that field. I could go to that gym. And then you get to 40 and then onwards and you start thinking, I better do this now because in another 10 years' time, I'm not going to be able to do it. And it's like the magnet fishing, really. Realistically, in 10, 20 years' time, am I going to be doing the stuff I can do now? And everything comes to an end, unfortunately, whether it's river walking, magnet fishing. So, yeah, you feel as old as what you do sometimes, and sometimes you don't. You feel like you're 16. And my brain says, yeah, go and do it, Glenn. But when I get there, my body goes, you're not doing it. And I'm sure Marie's got the same problem, Kirsty and Mike, and a lot of people on there. But I always say one thing, I'm not as bad as the next person because there's always someone else out there worse than me. Really do whatever makes you happy. And that's it. That's what you've got to do. Do whatever makes you happy. Does the neck hurt much? Yes and no. I've got a very good pain tolerance anyway, especially here. But I never really went for anything on my neck before. But it was a weird sensation on my neck. That's all I can say. But I must admit, I was okay here. But as it started coming up to the side of my head, and especially this one here, that really did hurt. It was a bit of a put your sock in your mouth kind of moment. It wasn't unbearable, but it wasn't the nicest pain. But I have heard that the back of the head is the worst tattoo you can have. So it was getting towards the back of the head because all your nerve endings go up your spine and into the back of your head. So obviously, when them just doing the outline and you're thinking, oh, I've still got to have the colouring in done yet, and you're in pain and you're going and you start losing sugar in your blood. I mean, always make sure you have chocolate bars before you go to the tattoo shop and plenty of sugary tea, because when you're lying there having a tattoo, you'd be surprised how much you go freezing cold because you're tensing up, you're using all your adrenaline, you see. Worst tattoo pain is the side of the foot. Yeah. Everybody's got a different part. You'll be amazed. I know somebody that was absolutely 99% covered, had their eyeballs done the lot, but they had a little piece done just above their belly button and they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. I'm talking an inch square. They couldn't do it. Just above the belly button. Everywhere else, under here, all around the places you can't imagine, was tattooed. When I was 20, I jumped off a cliff at Dostale Quarry. No, I couldn't look over the edge. Yeah, totally right, Helen. Totally right. How do you find tattoo artists that can do a detailed tattoo but really small? I don't know, Pixie. See, where the studio I go to, I'm very fortunate. He's a good friend. I've known him since he was a little baby, so I trust him. I used to actually sit with him when he was a kid. So he's a bit younger. He's probably in his early 20s. Oh, no. In his late 20s now. But I know him very well. He's known to our family. But in his studio, there's one that does straight lines. There's one that does facial portraits. There's one that does geometry. All the different stuff. There's one that does Aztec. They've all got their own niche. So if you wanted like this piece doing, I can go to the person in that shop that does this one piece. So I'm quite lucky that you can go to whoever you need for whatever style of tattoo, if that makes sense. Tattoos to you comes to my own. And that's an old ambulance, kitted out. Oh, wow. Well, Jeanette, the only one I've ever had come to my house was I used to have, he's got, again, another mate that's a tattoo artist. He's got his own studio now over in Sutton Coldfield. And he started literally in his house with a car battery. And I had him come round my house once and he done I got a big, like what David Beckham's got on his back, a big crucifix with Jesus on it with angel wings. He came and done that. Then he become really successful and he's over in the outskirts of Birmingham now. Let me just make sure I'm at the bottom of the comments here, guys. Yeah. We won't be on too much longer now, guys. We've been on an hour and 50, so I'll just round it up perhaps to the 2 hours. Give everybody a chance to say anything they need to say. We are going out tomorrow to a stream again. And I know you're probably sick of us stream walking, but we are going back out magni fishing at the end of the month. And we've got a spot. Clay and Jen will know where I'm on about. We have got a spot we'll be magni fishing to start off again. We're hoping that Aaron will be coming with us. Aaron.
Sorry, I have to let you go.
Lightning. There was a strike of lightning then. We've got a storm coming. So we're better got to be careful. We've got a storm coming in, guys, and the sky's gone black over that side. And there was a strike of lightning.
Oh, wow,
Dawn Litchi, I was watching your video yesterday and wanted to say, Marie, I thought hat looked great. I actually have one. Three at the same hats. Get dirty. Yeah.
Oh,
so some people like you in that. It was quite funny because Marie's not, I don't know why, because to me, I mean, she's my wife. She's beautiful anyway. But she's not got no confidence in herself, guys. So sometimes she'll look in the camera on the live, she'll go, oh, God, look at I do the same. Every human will look in the camera and go, oh, my God. Oh, my teeth look yellow. I look wrinkly, whatever. But you know what? We are who we are.
I'm not vain at anyway. To be
I know.
I look like what I look like, you know, whether that be grubby or full of mud or, you know, and Kirsty's the same. We're not vain. We just do what we do.
Rotty's just fun. If you want to go to Dosthill Quarry tomorrow, I'll always give you a shove over the edge, if that helps, wife. Because Ellen says she used to be able to climb down now when she was a kid, but now as we got older, she can't even look over the edge now. That's a big storm coming in, that is. No, that's somebody. The dogs are going to start barking because of the thunder, guys. So we probably will wrap the live up because you just have the dogs barking. And you know what? Yeah, Gail's very right. The women, Marie and Kirst, we're lucky. Us Peaky boys are very lucky. We've got some beautiful looking girls. And we have at the end of the day. And Marie, to the Peakys.
Oh, man, Jennifer.
We're going to have to go. The thunder's coming in, guys, and the dog's just going to keep yapping. And I need to calm the little dog down because she gets really stressed out.
Oh, there's a dog barking outside.
Yeah, but there's a storm coming as well. So, also I wanted to say I'm from the USA and I live in Essex and my son lives in Abingdon. There are a lot of familiar names on here that you have there.
Peanut, come here, girl. Oh.
So yeah, Abingdon, yes, that's another lovely little plot. I've always enjoyed Abingdon where we eat fish and that. We will be going back there one day because we've got a bit of an idea. I can't say it on here, but we have got a bit of an idea, haven't we?
So she gets wound up, doesn't she, with the thunder and lightning and stuff.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up, guys.
Okay, baby.
Thank you ever so much for joining us. We will be going live from wherever we are tomorrow, if we can get reception. Because you never know where you're going to be when we're in the streams. Yeah. You can be in a town 1 minute and walking down the street, then you're in the sticks within 5 minutes. So, and I do lose track of the time, so I can't promise it'll be 3 o'clock. It'll be 3 to 4 o'clock. Yeah. But you'll hear your notification, guys, if you're subbed. And sometimes you won't get a notification because that's YouTube for you, but it is what it is. So big love to you all, guys. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on.
Love you lots.
We're going to go because of the dogs. We're going to go
later, sis, and we'll
Yeah, we'll have a little phone call later, sis. Kirsty, we'll sort out tomorrow. We know where we're going, but just to double check.
Was that Sunday?
I think so. Anyway, guys, big love to you all. And I shall see you on the live tomorrow. If I don't see you on the live tomorrow, I'll see you Thursday, 8 p.m. British time for our premiere, wherever it is. I've lost track of where we are now. We've got that many premieres to do.
Love you too, sis.
And thank you, everybody. What more can I say? Big thank you to you all.
Love you all. You're all amazing.
Mwah.
See you later.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.